Good morning. Today we're going to read Lion in the Long Grass. And this book is about a lion and a cub. This cub is left all alone in the wilderness, in the long grass. And we're going to find out what happens to the cub. What do you think might happen to this cub while he's out there all alone? We're going to look and see. Lion in the Long Grass by Ruth and Ken Brown. Okay, it was early in the morning and the lioness was hungry. But before she went hunting, she hid her cub in the long grass. Do you see the cub there? Does anybody know what a lioness is? Well, a lioness is a female lion, girl lion, and this is a male lion with the long hair. You would think the girl has the long hair, but it is the lioness that is the mother lion, and that's their cub. Okay. Lion cub was all alone, or so he thought. He couldn't see the pack of jackals circling him in the distance. Does everybody see the jackals up here circling the cub? They couldn't see him either, but they knew he was there, for they had watched while his mother had hidden him. The jackals crept closer and closer. What do you do when you creep? You kind of sneak up on someone. So if you hear crept again in the story, I want you to try and act like you're creeping up on someone, okay? Suddenly, Lion Cub heard rustling in the long grass. He looked up and came face to face, not with a jackal, but with a huge lion. What would you do if you came that close to a lion? Would you be scared? Well, old Lion had wondered what the scavenging jackals were after. Now he knew, but they wouldn't dare come any closer. He might be old, but he was still a match for a few mangy jackals. So these jackals are not coming anywhere near the big old lion. But we still have the cub here. We have to see what's going to happen next. Bravely, Lion Cub waddled forward and nestled the old lion's whiskery chin. You see him nestling there under the old lion's chin? The smell of the cub was warm and familiar. It reminded old lion of a time long, long ago when he was young and strong and the leader of the pride. But that was then, and things are very different now. Now he was old, thin, and very, very tired. Now all the old lion wanted to do was sleep. Old Lion lay down in the shade of a tree. Lion Cub followed and settled himself between Old Lion's huge rough paws. You see his huge rough paws? Yeah. He felt warm and safe. Soon the sun was high in the sky and the insects were buzzing. Bzzz. Lion Cub woke up and swatted the flies on Old Lion's nose, but Old Lion didn't stir. Lion Cub tickled the Old Lion's whiskers, but the Old Lion went on sleeping. Lion Cub climbed up and chewed the old lion's ear, but still the old lion didn't wake up now. Would you wake up if someone was chewing your ear? I would. But this old lion didn't want to wake up. Why do you think? Is it because he's so old? Well, let's see. So Lion Cub pounced on old lion's tail and bit it. He bit his tail. This is a worrisome little cub, isn't it? This time the old lion did wake up. He growled a low, threatening growl. that would get louder and louder until it turned into a roar. Now, what is threatening? What do you think threatening is? Threatening is something that's scary. And a roar is what? Does anybody know how to roar in here? Good job. Good job. Shocked, Lion Cub dashed behind the tree, but Old Lion didn't want to chase him. He had been wakened by the scent of a new danger. Uh-oh, something's happening. On the other side of the clearing stood a large, young, snarling lion. Lion Cub watched, trembling, as two lions circled around and around, growling and pawing at the ground. What are they doing? What are they doing here? Looks like they're about to fight, huh? Why do you think that's so? And who is this old lion? And why is he protecting the cub? Suddenly, the young lion saw his chance and lunged, catching the old lion with a vicious blow to the side of the neck. So this new lion hit the old lion. So the old lion may be in trouble because he's not young like this other lion. Old lion staggered, but his head went down. He saw the frightened cub. He failed now. If he failed now, it would be defenseless. That means, defenseless means weak, you know? With one last mighty effort, Old Lion gathered his strength and he flung himself at the intruder. The young lion fell to the ground. The old lion was the master now. Good for that old lion. I'm so happy he didn't get hurt. The old lion knew he was beaten. The young lion knew he was beaten. He ducked to avoid Old Lion's slashing claws and fled into the safety of the long grass. So now the new young lion, he went and hid in the long grass too, just like who? The young cub. Old Lion was exhausted, but he knew the cub would be safe now. He slumped back into his haunches and tried to catch his breath. Slowly, he sank to the ground. Lion Cub crept out from behind the tree and gently nuzzled at the whiskery old chin. Then he settled down again between the old lion's huge paws and waited. In the evening, the lioness returned. Who's the lioness? That's the cub's mother. She ran into the clearing, then stopped. Her hackles rose at the sight of the old lion, and she started to growl. Why was she growling? Lion Cub woke up, but Old Lion didn't stir. The lioness called softly to her cub, and he ran to greet her. That's his mother. He's running to her. Then Lion Cub turned and looked back. He roared a quiet little roar, but Old Lion lay perfectly still in the long grass. Do you see? The little cub is back with his mother. And there's the old lion there. He's tired. Why is he tired? What did he do to get so tired? And here again. See there? The end.